And good afternoon. I'm Rusty. This is Rusty's No Sky Connection, and we are doing Sudoku Medium Puzzle number 151 from the Medium Puzzles collection from the Sudoku Store. I do not get any money for promoting them or anything. I just happen to like solving these puzzles. I'm hoping that you enjoy them as well. And hey, if they're an option for you to buy, go for it. If not, don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's get this puzzle going here. Can do, and it does solve. So let's see how this goes. My normal technique for beginning is to find all the places where numbers that are missing from the layout or arrangement can be dropped in, and marking or earmarking those, which is what these little digits are. So and when a digit that I put in is wrong, like this 1 here, since there's already a 1 in the square, it's going to earmark it in red, saying, hey, this is not a valid entry here. So at that point, it's often a good idea to check where that conflict is, because maybe I can use that to help solve something else later on down the chart. And you can use either a mouse or keyboard, or a mouse or keyboard to do the fills like this. One of the reasons I use the keyboard is that using the mouse ends up causing some minor issues with seeing what it is I need to, or I'm filling in. This one, look at it solve here. So that's not an issue there. So we got 3's there and there, so neither of these are going to be. All right. One of these is going to be 4, which you know it's going to be in that row because I've got a 4 in both of the other rows. Sometimes some of the solutions are because I've already filled the entire column. For example, it's 3. These digits here tell me that this 5, or the 5 I need in this square, is going to be in this number, for this cell here, and then this is going to become a, we can clean up the ones here. And the reason for that is 5 can't be in one of these positions because they're filled. So it has to go here. It also can't be in here because there's a 5 in that square. Okay, that can't be, that's going to be a 5 there. Means these two is going to be a 5. Got 3 possibilities here, and 3 possibilities here. Not a 1. So 5, 5, 5. Get a 6 here, which means these two is going to be 6. Get a 6 in this square, so it's going to be a 6 in this cell. That's not 6. I've got possibles of 6 in there and in those two cells. Also not a 1 there anymore. Means this is going to be a 1 because this can't be because of the row. These two and these two have 1s lower down in the, so this is 1. Not a 1 here or here. And we've got the same sort of a situation here where there were 2 possibilities for a 1 and one has a 5 in it. So not there. Nope. Not that. Which means this is a 1. And one of these two is, don't know which yet. Affected by those is back to we were working on 6s. That makes this one into a 6. And that turns this 6. We've got 6s in the column here, so one of these is going to be 6. Got 2 possibilities because of the 6 in the middle column. I've got 2 possibilities down here. Possibility here. This one is got a 6 in it, so neither of these are going to be a 6. All right, we're up to 7s. So right there, there, there. This one here says these two can't be 7. Nor can this one be 7. Here we've got 4 possibilities. And 2 here. Or 3 here. 2 here. No, 3. And down here we've got 4 possibilities. Because again, 7 in the middle means it can't be either of these two cells. Alright, and got 5 options here. And it's like everything's available here. All 6 of the cells in the square. So we've got 8s going into these 5 square or cells as possibilities, but only 2 of them here. Not even that one. That's an 8. So these 2 are not going to be. However, this one could be. So no, it can't be because we've got an 8 here. So one of these 3 is going to be. Up here, we've got 2 possibilities. 8. An 8 in this one, so one of these 2 is 8. Up here, this one or this one could be 8. And now we're looking for 9s. Get a 9 here. So one of these 2 could be 9, but however, we can see that we've got a 9 here. These 2 are blocked, so this is our 9. This becomes a 7. And up these 2 7s. Get a 7, 8 pair here. 5, 1, and 9. 9 is going to be one of these 2. Don't know which yet. Clean up that 7. We got some strays here, some stuff that's missing. Alright, so we got a 1. And this one is going to be a 2 because none of these can mark that as a 2. We got 3s here. We're missing 4s. So let's put those in and clean up that one. Can't be a 4 now. That can't be a 2. One of those 2. And then one of these 2 is going to be a 9. This one is not. So this one's going to be a 9. We also got some possible cleanup that needs to be done there with C. So this is a 4. That becomes a 2. Not a 2, not a 2, not a 2. 4-2 pair here, so that means this into a 9. This becomes a 3. This becomes a... Oh, no. Something broke there. Let's take a look again. Okay. This can't be a 9. Neither can this. So this is a 9. So this can't be a 9. That makes this into 4. Okay. That becomes this 7-4 pair here. 2 here, 3 here. One of the problems with not having completed all of the fills, your earmarks, before trying to solve the filling in respective solutions. All right, I got a standalone 3 here, standalone 5, standalone 8. It may or may not be valid because I don't see any 4s in here. So let's do those fills here for earmarks. Maybe those 3 or 4s. Got a 1, 2s, 3, now 4s, 5, 6, 7s, 8, given 9. So I'm going to go with these being valid. 3 and 5. 5 here. 3 here. 4-8 pair. 7-8 pair. This turns that into a 1. Not a 1. 5-9 pair. Not a 1. Not a 5. Triplet. 4-2-6 into the column. Let's see. Doesn't prevent anything else from being either 4 or 6, or we've got 6s blocking here. 7-6, 7-5, 7-6, so this turns this into a 5, not a 5. 7-4-2, 7-4-2, 7-4-2 becomes a 1. Do we have enough digits? I've got 5 cells here. We need a 9 in one of these cells. Again, places where I dropped putting fills in. Fortunately, this one was a given, so it couldn't be a 9. These two has to. All right. 7-4-6, 4-6, 7-6, or 7-4 triplet. 2-6, 7-9, 7-9, 6, 6, or 7-6. Only 3 in the column. Up here, we got a 3 in that column. Top of that 3. 7-8, 7-8, 4-2, 4-2, 7-4-2. Okay, not a lot of use for or usefulness in it. This is the 5 at the bottom. We now have these two solved. This becomes a 9, not a 9. So we've got a 7-8, 4-8, 7-4-2, 7-4-2. Not a lot of usefulness there right now. We'll get there. 7-8, 7-8, but they're the only one not solved already. 7-8, 7-8 again. 4-8, 4-8, same difference. 7-4. They don't have that going on over there. 6-7-6 are pretty much at the let's start punting point. We get a triplet here. 4-8, 7-4, 7-8. Let's give this a try with 4 here, 8 here, 7 here. That turns that into a 4. And now we've got a 7-4 or 7-6-2 triplet. This cell. Over here we've got an 8-7. That this into 4. This becomes a 6, 2, 8, 7. That becomes a 2 and a 4. And so that's not a fix. So back out to that triplet that started with. Started with that being a 4 at the top. Let's try 7 instead. Again, as a triplet, so the others kind of fall into place. That becomes a 6. So I've got a 4-2 pair there. This becomes a 7. Oh, that's not a fix either. We might have a missing digit somewhere, but we'll come back to that. Okay. Instead, let's look at this triplet here. Let's go with an 8 here, 7 here. That doesn't affect anything in the top row, but does affect both this 7, this 4, which will ultimately affect the others. But get a 4-2 pair here, and a 4-6 here. Yeah, it gives me an breakage of 7 there. So let's back that out. Let's go with 7, see if I get a better solution here. So 4, 2, 7, 2. I don't think that significantly helped. Oh, wait, back up. I see an issue here. I get a 7, 4, 7, 4 pair of this row. That means this can't be a 7, so it's a 6. This can't be either 7 or 4, so it's a 2. Not a 2 here. Not a, or this becomes a 4. Not a 4 here. Here, 2 and 7. This becomes an 8, 4, 7, 6, 7, 4 down here. 8 and 7. That breaks that up there. Okay. So I'm going to go back further. Let's basically start over and see if I get a better result by starting the counts with 9 at the top. Or at the beginning at 9 as opposed to treating 9 as the last digit place. And this is going to, I'm going to go quickly on this one because we have already used up 17 minutes. If I just clear the board, start over, it restarts the counter or the timer, and I'm not going to do that. We're going to do this as best we can without that. All right, 9s. So let's earmark 9s. That's not going to be one. Oh, got 2 possibilities, 3 possibilities here. 2 here, 4 here, 3 here, and 2 here. 8s, we've got one of these two is going to be an 8. We have 4 possibilities here, 6 possibilities here at the moment. Although this one is going to be an 8 because I've got 8s in both of the 2 columns. So 8 there, because these 3 are not going to be. All right. It also tells me this is going to be 9. So these are not going to be 9s. These 2 will be. This one, these 2 will not be. So this one is. This one will not be, but that doesn't change any of the others here. Okay, 7s. Got 3 possibilities for 7 here and here. Got 4 or 3 possibilities for 7 here. 7 here and here. There as well. Nothing blocking 7s in any of the squares or cells down in this square. And 5 possibilities here. And 3 possibilities up here. Okay, 6s. Got a 6 here. Don't have anything blocking it. So let's start down here. One of these 2 will be a 6. Here we've got 4 possibilities for 6. We've got 5 or 4 possibilities in the square for a 6. Neither of these can be 6, so one of these 2 is 6. Means that neither of these, or none of these 3 can be a 6. This one would. 6 is this one down here. That's going to be a 6. I erased something. No, I did not. Not a 6. 6. Wait a moment. Let's leave that earmarked for a 6. May not be a 6, but one of not going to be one. Those 4, 3 is going to be a 6. This one can't be, so one of these 2 will be 6. Almost jumped the gun there. Gave myself some future problems. We'll see. All right. We're done with 6s. Let's look at 5s. This one, we've got a 5 here already. One of these 2 is going to be a 5. These 4 is going to be a 5. Don't know which yet. See if we've got any help there. No. Right now, one of these 3 will be a 5. And I've got 4 possibilities. Okay, 4. So one of these 3 is going to be a 4, because I got a 4 there, and that's 5 possibilities for 4 here and here. Here we've got 5 possibilities as well, and 5 possibilities up here. Over here we've got all 4 of these could potentially be a 4. And up here, this is wide open for. Okay, 3s. We got a 3 here. Nothing blocking 3s in either of these locations, or any of those 3 locations. Likewise, in these 3. 3 here, so this is going to be 3. So one of these 2 will be a 3. I've got, this one does have a block in it, right there. This one's now blocked, so one of these 2 are going to be 3s. This one is blocked in 2 different locations. And we've got 4 possibilities at the moment up here. Okay, 2s, we've got opens here. I got 2s in the other 2 columns. Up here I've got these 3 possibilities. Here we've got 3 possibilities as well. 3 possibilities here. These 2 are both occupied for 2s. Can't be 2 in either of those locations. It looks like we can, we'll take care of that once we've got all 2s placed. any of these could potentially be. All right, and we're looking to place ones. We know that one of these two is going to be a 1. This one will be a 1. Let's fix this 5 as well. Okay. One of these two is going to be 1. It's going to be this one here. 1. Out of 5. Got a 1 in the square. So we've got 3 possibilities for 1 here. Got 3 possibilities at the moment there. 2 possibilities here. Anything else? Nope, that looks like it. So it looks like I've got a 7, 9 here. This one's going to be a 7, 9. Not a 9 there. A 7 here. 4 listed here. Options are 4, 2, and 6. One can either be 2 nor 6, so this would be a 4. That turns this into a 3, 2, 2, 6. Not a 6, a 4. One is a 4. Comes a 6 and a 2. Not a 2, not a 2 nor 3. Not a 4, 3, or 4, 2, or 7. So that becomes a 3. Becomes a 2. Not a 2 here. See, I did not drop 2s in these 2 places. Those are viable. 2. So make sure we leave them or put them in there. So up here we've got a standalone 5. Let's do a quick check. In the row we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as a 6. 7, 8, and 9 in the column, so this is a 5. That becomes a 7 and an 8. This one becomes a 4, 3. Oh, not a 3. We're missing something here. What else? What option are we missing? We get a 1, 2 in the column. Do not see a 3 in the row. See. Yeah, I've got a double block on 3s there. So I went too fast at some point. And I'm going to assume it's with marking things at the 2 and 1 level. Clean out these. Back to the 5, 1 pair there. Now, I know this is going to be a 1, but just earmark it as a 1. Up here we've got a 1 as well, which means one of these 2 is going to be 1. You mentioned earlier one of these 2 needs to be 2, because that's not the only possible 2. That might have had something to do with selecting one of these 2 as selecting this as a 2 earlier. Something. No, one of the 2. So let's continue on. We were earmarking 1s. That can't be a 1. That's going to be these 2 is a 1. One of these 3 is going to be 1. These 3 is going to be 1. Okay. Anything else? Well, go with a 4 or 4, 5, 7, 3, 1, 2, 6. Not sure about that 6. This turns into a 3. Becomes a 4. This becomes a 6. Now I've got a pair of 2s here. I'm missing an 8. Go with an 8. That can't be an 8. So one of these is going to be an 8. That can't be an 8. So go with that being an 8. That being an 8. None of these are going to be 8. Comes a 3, 4. Now I've got a 1, 5 pair here. Down here, take care of these 1 and 5, 7 and 9 now. We'll do some more cleanup in a bit, but we'll take care of 1, 7, 3, 9, 5 there. Clean up here. This becomes a 4, 2, 6. 4. This becomes a 3, 2. There's 2 and 3 there. Not 2. 4, 6. Doing some more cleanup here. So this becomes a 7, a 1. A 7, not a 1. 7, not a 7. So 8 and 3. This becomes a 7, 8 here. Up here we've got standalone 6. And yet it cannot be either the 4 or 2, which are the other openings in the column. So this becomes a potential 9. Tidy up this first. That's a 4, 7. So not a 4, not a 4. Looks like I've got a 9, 6, 2 set there. That becomes a 4, 2. Not a 2. This becomes a 4, 5, 7. 6 and 1. 1, 9, 5, 4, and 2. That took us 32 minutes and 56 seconds, almost 33 minutes to solve that, because I had to restart from the scratch, pretty much from scratch, to solve this one. I want to say thanks to everybody who jumped in, said hello, stopped by.